Welcome everyone to another edition of Rita's Video Blog. This video blog is going to be different. I got a personal blog and then this one. This one's going to be a little different because I want to talk to you all about what is going on in the world, and this sparked a thought from me to Kaylee. How it's pronounced, Kaylee. Kaylee stated that she wants to have her surgery done. No ifs, ands, or buts, and anything else can stay in the way until it's done. Or basically, like for example, she said relationships go out the window because she focuses on that. Well, I'm going to give some advice here today for Kaylee and the rest of you out there that are transitioning from male to female or female to male. Now let me adjust this just one tad bit so my entire head can be seen. There you go. So, first of all, I want to say to you all, the transitioning is great once you come out and get to your real skin. The problem is with transitioning is, and this is a big one, is everyone dwells on surgery. That's all they think about. It was like me a long time ago, until I got put in my place by hubby Aaron and some other people. I finally realized what he was saying, but the problem is, I dwelled on it. I didn't want anything to get in my way from surgery. But things did get in the way. Financial situations, etc., etc. So, with all of you out there, who want to have your surgery and you're putting everything on hold, that's fine and dandy. Problem is before you go and do that, you need to realize that you could be throwing away relationships, friendships, business associates, etc., just because you all want to get done faster. Now, some people it takes 3 or 4 years because of different things. Like some doctors, they say, well, we want you on hormones 12 months after you get 12 months of the psychotherapy, and then therapy, or behavioral health therapy, and you get 12 months to 12 months, that's 24 months. So even if you started at 18, you're good. Except for some patients get signed in earlier because of their parents. And then sometimes they end up dead, or it's not what they want later on in life when they realize they're not in a relationship because the relationships that they're looking for don't want them because it totally sucks. So, the bottom line is, I want to share that all with you before I head out for Christmas in Portland. Now, I'm having surgery in Portland. I was going to go through Miami, but problem is I can't do it because no one will be watching my service animal except in Portland, which is Tara. And Tara's an awesome girl, Tara and Corey. So I put my faith in them. The Moppy will be good while I'm having surgery and in the hospital 6 days. So, now, the way Kaylee said it was that she basically said it kind of sucks that I'm going a different route. The problem is it doesn't really suck so much as how I have to handle things. But, I have insurance that's paying for the surgery, so I can't complain. That same goes for lower surgery and hair removal for lower surgery. So all in all, you can sit there and say, oh, well, it sucks. Yes, because I waited 20 years, and what the hell, I'm mourning the loss of Aaron. So because I'm mourning the loss of Aaron, things happen. So, as you can see, my desk is semi-clean. I've been trying to clean it up a bit so I can actually have stuff prepared to travel. I mean, some of the stuff I can put away, Christmas cards, once I know what Sarah wants me to do with the Christmas cards, or if I need to bring some. I gotta fill out a card tonight and mail it off. I got a letter that was returned to me because there was no mail receptacle, so I'll fix that tonight, pop it in the outgoing mail, and hope like hell tomorrow Tara's present comes because we're running short on time now because I leave in 27 hours, 28 hours. So 28 hours of counting, I'm on a train. And that is going to be interesting, you know. And so, you know, it will be fun. And I'm very excited to say that it is going to be fun. So, I will have my phone with me. I'm still trying to remember where I put the phone charger, but it'll be fine, you know. So apparently right now, as it stands, the train I'm riding on for tomorrow is 2 minutes late today. I'm always checking on that. So, anyways, next project is coming up, but like I said to you all, is I've lived with Aaron 11 years, and Aaron has taught me a few things, and the movie The Lonesome Dove has too. So here's what I want to say to you all out there, including Kaylee, which Kaylee already knows. I've said this to her. I support Kaylee in whatever she does, but a lot of people go through this surgery that's irreversible. There's people that can get it reversed, but it costs money, and they build you a new penis or phallo, and it doesn't work properly the rest of their life. But they get to live the best way possible, and eventually, you know, you can understand what's going on. So, and the thing is it's like Robert Duvall said in the movie Lonesome Dove to Diane, what's her name? Diane Lane. She wants to get to San Francisco that bad, and that's all she's thinking about. Well, he said life still goes on, even in San Francisco, as it will be here in Lonesome Dove or wherever you're at. What you need to do is, this is what Aaron told me also, is, and this is how he said it, is you need to take all the good with the bad, as well as not dwell on anything, because life is just life. And if you dwell on it, what if you pass on to the next world before you can complete that personal business, you know? Or as July Johnson said in The Lonesome Dove, what if my wife was captured? Well, the thing is, you know, he knew it was a long shot, but he just said maybe she was captured too. Thing is, you know, he was disappointed in life when he found out his wife had a husband who was in prison who was going to be hung. But the problem is when it comes to life is just life. And if you dwell on it too much, like I said, you can end up passed on to the next world. I mean, look at Aaron, he was 38, he went bye-bye. So, live every day as it's your last, and relax and enjoy yourself, because once it's gone, it's gone, you know. And I'm not talking surgery reasons, I'm talking about when you're gone, that's it. So dwelling on something is not good, because if you dwell on it, you might be disappointed, and life is life, like in San Francisco, or having your surgery. I mean, there's a lot of people that dwell on it, and when they get it, it's the most, they're disappointed, as hubby Aaron would say. Disappointed because, hey, they got it, but they don't have Sensei. Or they got something and, you know, and I'm gonna tell you a story here about me. So, for some of you girls out there, they always tell me, the genetic girls, that these are perfect. Well, the problem with these is I chose a bigger implant size. The doctor said he could fit them, but I wouldn't look natural. So he went and did the best he could, and he gave these at his own judgment. The doctor that did my facial surgery, she used her own judgment for some other surgeries that wasn't covered, and that was her judgment. So, bottom line is at first I was disappointed with these. I did not like to even see them because they were small. But once you get them dropped, they look really nice, and people sit there and say, oh, you look so nice today wearing, you know, like this and pants. So, At first, I was very disappointed and depressed. But you gotta live with it, and eventually it might come too. Like facial surgery. People say, "Oh, I had it, and I still look like a man." Well, the problem is you gotta wait. Surgery, it takes up to a year for all the results to happen, and so, uh, that is, so, so yeah, I mean, when it comes to everything out there, you just gotta be happy in life, and, I know this isn't truly addressed to Kaylee and everything, but it's addressed to the transgender community, as in, you'll get your surgery. Be happy, be patient, you're on the path that makes you correct. Even though we all got shafted at birth, we still gotta go through this together. And so, technically, patience is the only key to surviving in this world. What if the government turns around and says no sex changes for anyone? 99% of the young transgender people just commit suicide. The problem is we all can't dwell on all this crap. Like, the negativity, for example, oh, the president's gonna stop sex changes in the country. Yeah, well, we'll see it when we see it. Problem is we all got to be patient. Patient is a virtue. Plain and simple. For all of you out there, you gotta remember, I'm mourning the loss of Aaron, so technically, as Tara would say, I'm not too ready for another relationship. Oh, I could in a heartbeat, but it's not the time. But the time is I have surgeries lined up for 2017, which is lower surgery, and I'm going to be getting them done. Which reminds me, talking about something for a minute, I've been meaning to grab a bra out of my dresser because I'm thinking of taking an underwire with me. I usually wear sports bras, but a nice underwire wouldn't be too bad to pull these girls up. So, anyways, the key is being patient, and if you can't be patient, just remember, you gotta be patient because life is just life. If you're miserable because you can't be patient, then maybe you need to restructure your entire life so you can be happy and content. That's the way I was taught with Aaron. Aaron restructured things. We couldn't do anything until 2014 when things popped up on the grid. 2015 when, no, it's 2014 things started moving around. 2015's Christmas is when I actually, no, yeah, 2015 is when I found out surgery was available. And I've been on a long hold. Letter writing, phone call, with between emails from me and Aaron, phone calls from me and Aaron, to setting it up to get these done, which most places at the time said, oh, it's cosmetic. Well, insurance pays. It just depends. Then you got the facial work. Oh, that's not transgender related. It was covered. Now, lower surgery. And even though I've been doing it for so long and I'm on hormones and stuff, I feel pretty amazed that my life goal is going to be done. But, even though the life goal is going to be done, there is something to say, and that is, do not ever be miserable of your choice of having surgery. If you are, then you were misdiagnosed by the doctors and everyone else around. Now, finally, when it comes to it, as Aaron would say, and I would say, life is life even if you have surgery. Life is life even if your best friend or your family member or your husband or your animals pass on. Life is life. You gotta live. You can't just sit there and be like, wow, is me. So, technically, you've got to live the full life. And that means don't be miserable. When it happens, it happens. I mean, if it takes a year later for surgery for some people, or 3 years, or 10 years, well, as I told Kaylee, it's great she's got a GoFundMe account, and it's good for everything she's doing. But, if she doesn't make that goal, she can still keep moving along or rolling on, and it will be getting done soon. I mean, for example, I don't dwell on it. I don't dwell on different things. I dwell on other things, like trying to find something I can't find, like the movie Oblivion. And sitting here and being like, woe is me, I can't find Oblivion. And then having someone laugh at me because I'm on one track looking for Oblivion, you know? So, that is why, you know, I'm on one track. But, you shouldn't throw your life away also, you know? And that's something I want to share with you. You see, when it comes to life is life, Aaron accepted me as a woman and loved me dearly and treated me like a woman. So technically, when it comes to all these people out there that say, oh, I need to have surgery first and all this stuff, most of the time they get surgery, they go bar hopping, they find a guy and they don't like it being inserted in them, or it's not what they expected. Or the guy finds out and beats the piss out of them. So you have to always be open and not deceiving either. But life is life. The key is not to dwell on something like surgery or other things because you'll be disappointed. You gotta live life. You can't sit there and not live life. You gotta enjoy the small things. As Robert Duvall's character, Justice McCrae, said in Lonesome Dove. You gotta enjoy the small things. A glass of buttermilk. Bourbon whiskey. A good hamburger. All these small things. Writing a letter to your pen pal. If you sit there and you dread things, then you need to restructure your life because it's boring you or it's not making you happy. But to dwell on one thing is going to basically bring heartbreak. That is why I do a lot of things for research. Like, for example, and I'll give you this, not about surgeries or something, but for example, I researched, you know, with the help of Erin, the doctor that did my facial surgery. She's great. One of the top 20 in this country. Go figure. So, the next is, just life is life. Don't be disappointed, you know. I mean, I enjoy life. I enjoy talking to people on Messenger. I enjoy looking for my significant other. I enjoy, you know, even though Aaron's gone, I'm still mourning. I enjoy life, even though sometimes it's kind of a burden. Like, I could sit there and say, well, I got 6 projects to do, and then I got a large project to do, and you know what? Life is life. You get them done when you get them done. Those are goals. You dwell on things, and you want something for Christmas bad enough, and you get it, and you find it out it's not what you want, you're going to be disappointed. So, just remember, everything you do, small things in life, or seeing things in life, is great. Don't dwell on anything else, because it'll come when it's time. And if you think time ain't fair to you, well, maybe you just need to learn a little bit of smidge of humility, because it will happen. Just have faith, and be happy. Because, like me, I'm quite content, and I'm quite happy to let you all know that, you know, don't dwell on anything. Life is life. And if you live life, and you don't dwell on it, you can be fine. And you'll be a lot happier and content. And a lot of girls out there, older girls, younger girls, mid girls, you know, age-wise, you know, all the transgendered women out there, if they find someone nice that can love them and support them through their transition, then that's all you need. Like me, I had Erin. Or like, I don't know her name, but my friend Daniel, his wife is transgender, and he's been with her. He's married to her. He loves her, and with all the problems she has, life is life. You hold on. And he's got a lot of hope right now, even though her health has gone downhill. But, as Daniel would agree, life is life. You just got to be prepared, you know. And people, you know, it's like my psychiatrist said in therapy. You can dwell on it, but it ain't gonna get here faster. So, you know, like Aaron would say, he was about to throw me away because I just dwelled on it. But he held there and he helped me, guide me on different courses of action. And for that, Aaron changed my life for the better. Just remember, life is life. You can move on. And, if you're going through a divorce, for example, you might not want to look for someone right away, but if you're looking for someone right away, then you might want to remember that people out there do care for the transgender girls out there, and they're not tranny chasing, they just love, and they accept you more, because maybe they are not accepted. But, thing is, life is life. As long as you remember that life is life, and you can hold on to that hope, I mean, as Aaron said, if it took me another 3 years, I'm still going to be living life and not dwelling on surgery, because, well, I've had 2 surgeries, and, it's not worth dwelling on it. But, with my entire gender team in place and helping me on my transition team, as well as my family, mainly Poppy, Aaron's dad, and Tara and Corey, life is life. You just don't dwell on it. And, I don't even think about surgeries anymore. Last time I got yelled at was, 8, 9 years ago, and after that I just changed course. And I've been a different woman since, so, a better woman too, so. Just remember that life is life. Enjoy all the small things. I enjoy the small things, like hanging out with my cousin-in-law Tara and having a beer or 3, or drinking the whiskey with my cousin Corey and just having a cigar. Those are things that I enjoy and make life very pleasurable. So, life is life, and don't dwell on it. And you dwell on it, and you do get something. Whether it be surgery, whether it be breast implants, whether it be video games, music, movies, books, you might be disappointed. So just remember, dwell on something too much and you want it and you get it and it disappoints you. Just remember my advice. Life is life. Life goes on. Don't dwell on it. You'll be a lot happier and your life will be better off. And focus on other things that make you happy, And don't dwell on it, because in time it'll happen. So that's it. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you, and may God bless you in everything you do.